Hey, good late every morning. Mike V from head trader at Tradeview Markets. As we look at the screen, which sponsors TradeGATEHub, here we go live today. All the posts always. Look at the post I put up in the morning. I gave a little heads up about what we're going to talk about. Look for more of that, more morning posts. Like I said, and I'll continue from where we left off. Option flow, hot stocks continue to be, and rotation continue to be predominant. All right, let's go to a couple of things, TradeGATEHub. And I said in the video, late option flow has been working. And you know what? Net, it usually does work, and that's why I do it. I didn't make up the system. I just maybe happen to do it a little bit better than people do. And you know what? We're not splitting the atom here at TradeGATEHub. It's option flow, price action, range, volume. Volume tells the story. It still does, by the way. Okay, a couple of things that I want to point out, which was from yesterday's close, if I will. Okay, Wayfair calls. I did short some hood at 1942. I covered it for a small gain, but you know what? Donut, short float. Those were the two that took over. By the way, natural gas future extend losses. Look at my content there. See today's video. I'm really not bullish on natural gas, but here we go. Wayfair calls, donut. Here are the stocks. Let me go to my main screen. All right, what's been hot? Okay, donut. I actually bought some just now. Stock had a huge range yesterday. A little bit of a pullback. I'm bidding 1571 and 1524. Why, you ask me? I think I nibbled on some here just now. I did buy some. All right, I wanted to see it hold. Yesterday's range, which was what, 1575 right here. So I nibbled. Probably going to break it and shake a little people out. But the lowest I would like would be 1485. I have some more for 15. There's my open order, 1532. Now I picked that for a reason, 1532. Let's look why. 1532 is here. You know what? I don't even want it there. I would rather, if it goes to, let's live trading. 15. So I want 1549. Maybe if they break in and he stop people out, I'll take a little bit more. What do I have here? Settings, position info, share, make sure I'm on the right screen. I have 3,200 from 1580. So 1549 looks like the sweet spot. 15 is also a strike price, especially in a stock that moves like this. People mark, dealers hedge calls and puts for stock that made a move, like it did. So the sweet spot's probably between 1524 and a little bit below 15. Same premises, maybe shaking up people below 1547. I nibbled. Okay, I'm in it. Big deal. Next, I don't have much. CGC. I mean, this is the one. As we said in the video, this is the stock today. Great fundamental news, price action, volume range. If this was a gold stock, would you be in it? Yeah, you would. So what's the difference? Speaking of gold stocks, the one taking major call today, GDX. Still, there's the daily chart on low volume. What happens if big volume comes in? Certainly looks good. Anytime it comes with, I wouldn't argue. Would you short it? I wouldn't. Yeah, coming in with calls. JUNG bought today, some today. There's the 200-day. I believe this is ready to spring. Coach would probably say, and I wouldn't argue, that it's going to be a little bit of a shakeout here and there. It's not that easy of a trade. I'm willing to pay up a little bit. I'm willing to pay down a little bit. I have positions in there. AEM, by the way, was on the cover of Barron's last weekend. So you can do what you want there. Hot stocks, STOK. All you have to do, this is it. Stock yesterday traded huge volume, huge range. This was it yesterday. A therapeutic stock, Stoke Therapeutics. That's been the theme for a while too. I joke around that you could be Tradeview Therapeutics and go up 30%. But the stock yesterday went from 6 to 12, so it doubled yesterday. Pardon. Someone finished off the low, still above all the moving averages, algorithm. So today, all right. So what was yesterday's high in STOK? Huge, by the way, today's trading 11 million. You know how I always talk about something. Let's look at Apple. Oh, let's look at Google. Traded 5 million. Amazon traded 8 million. So STOK has traded more than Amazon and Google put together. All right. So I apologize if you remember from this morning's video. I'm still in the same close. From 8:30 a.m., 8 o'clock a.m. to a little after 11 a.m. So I'm foregoing my personal hygiene just so somebody can get a winner. But we will be going to take a shower after this done. Stoke, Take out yesterday's high. What was yesterday's high, Mike V? 1301. So buy STOK, new high stop, 1301. Here you go. They probably printed people up. Still gave you 1420. Shook the people out that bought the 1301 stop. Didn't shake out. Well, actually, make it shook out to 1322. Regained its high. It's what, a 3 drive now. Probably. Bottom line, it has more. It's up to you. These are some of these. These are the type of stocks that you can't kind of leave on and let them go. It's Stoke Weekly. Maybe there's the resistance on a weekly 21. Not in it. Not trading it. The hot stock. Okay. What else was good? OUST, range price action. Once OUST, right from 945, had volume, price action, range, fundamental news, everything that qualified, even broke above the moving averages, was what? Every moving average it broke above was 556. OUST, here's today. All right. So it closed at 5, opened at 546, went from 546, range all morning, OUST. 5 million shares. Normally it does what? Hold on, Mike V. What is OUST on one of my generic scanners? I'm not going to lie to you. Run, another good one. Am I in any of these? ALTM, Polo, DraftKings bouncing off the low. So let's look at percent gainers for the day, let's say. Intraday. STOK, right? OUST, right? Top 2 are right there. By the way, Surf's Up gave me LIXT. Maybe I'll talk about that for a second. Not bad. I can't do it. It's a one-day one. LAXT, if you know what I'm talking about. Good news, bio news. It's like biotechnology. Maybe if it was LIXT therapeutics, it'd be different. They should change it to therapeutics. It'd be back up to 10. But it's a one-day wonder. It has a tendency of not popping. Getting back to my point about OUST. Okay, there you go. All right. This is a trailing stop situation. Tried to shake out a little bit. Shake out, bottom line, the stock went from 5 to 720 on range in volume. Obviously has 6 million shares. It's not a full position. So again, a GCTS normally doesn't trade any, not interested. What else is SMR? Pays was MPW, normally does 21. Not interested really. Oatlink, Run. What's with the solars? You know what? I wrote down this EMPH was a short. I almost came in short this last night, man. I'm serious too. Serious, you know what I mean. This looked like a solar. It was breaking down. It had the volume. EMPH has a little semi in it. The semis were still weak. Let's look at NVIDIA. Now look like it's kind of breaking down. SMCI, same thing. I wouldn't buy it with coach's money at this point. I'm being facetious. But EMPH is the rocket ship taking calls too. It's one of my top 3 calls. EMPH, GDX. I already brought up Boeing taking calls today with the CEO ouster. And Planeteer. Short-term calls, by the way. They're looking for a little bit of a bounce. Wishy-washy. I get it. Here's the chance. Actually, it's a perfect head and shoulders for me. I don't know what anybody's buying calls for. Maybe they're hedging. But I'm not in it. DraftKings, by the way, got hit for $4 today for some reason. There you go. Also going down was a CLH. Short and when they're down. It looks exactly like freaking Planeteer. This is when where's Isaac? This is when you want it. Right here. Now you want to short it. How about ANF? Same categories, if you will. Similar thing. ANF you probably won. Coach probably knows that better. SCDG's going with solar. So solar is the theme today. Run had options, bottom, lower highs, higher lows. There you go on Run. Here's my main screen with the solar section, considering Run. Futures, SAR. Here's the solar section. BE had huge volume yesterday, cup and handle, whatever you want to call that day's rest. Huge volume yesterday, BE hanging in there. Solars, here they are. And golds, Newmont. Here we go. It looks like Newmont. Want to short Newmont? Coach still might have a point with the Newmont trade. Not sold. ALB. So here we are. They rotated out in the video. Vert, SMCI, ARM was down 10 yesterday. APP, talking about a stock that something was up with this. I saw a ton of puts coming off yesterday late on APP, and the stock, by the way, this, I don't know, why do I have this in normal time? Why can't I have this in USA time? Well, listen, bottom line is we know what it is. 3 o'clock yesterday, APP went from 74 to 70 on huge volume in the close. There's yesterday's chart. Continued again today. There it is, APP. Trying to short the top, 74. You got 10 right there. You know what I mean? It's still a strong stock. I don't, you know, you're lucky if you got 10 that quickly on a short, if you were bagged in it. But you know what? It's yet to be determined. It really is. CLH is my main screen. Lyft, all of a sudden, what happened here? Lyft was down like 80 cents at one point. What happened to Lyft? You're trying to flush people out of these longs. See that Lyft? 1998 to 18. It was down $1.20. Lyft. There's the chart. It's not over. Maybe they're flushing longs out. CGC, they're not flushing longs out. Hood. I actually did short it again. I should hold it. I didn't. Same thing happened yesterday. Shorted a bunch of it. Boom, 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 boom. Better trades. All right. So my average price at Hood short was like 20.04. It's 19.74. Big deal. Next. Not even a trade. Do I have any questions? What else did I want to bring up? Okay. McCormick. That was a big one. Let's look at a couple of winners yesterday and see what if we would have held them. MKC brought it up. Kramer's pick. McCormick. A big winner yesterday. Above the moving average. I'm looking to buy that on a schnitzel dip. It's got 1 million shares traded. That's actually interesting, McCormick. Let's put my money where my mouth is. McCormick. I would like it through the 75 strike price if they hit people. McCormick, let's go to a daily. 74.50. This is it. The gap, 73.87. McCormick, we'll do what we told. By 800, we'll go to 74.88. They break the strike price. McCormick, cake. Cheesecake Factory. Everybody says this is one of the hottest places to eat in the country right now. What happened here? I don't have a limit to sell 800 McCormick cake at 74. All right, there we go. Cake, Cheesecake Factory. Don't kill the messenger. Write it down. What else? All right, the two IPOs. Said in the morning, A-Lab. Okay, A-Lab yesterday I think was 90. A-Lab yesterday was 94. You got 76. Reddit yesterday was a seller. Reddit, as of, we want to give a 24 hours trading, 74 to 56. Do the math. Actually broke the gap. Reddit is overpriced in my opinion. Not going to lie, but they took it up. GME killed it. GME killed there's GameStop. GameStop had earnings and killed the freaking meme crowd, if you will. That helped. People still getting margin. I wouldn't buy GME here. There's margin call longs from everybody that had earnings. People long here. Disney. Okay. 1 day down yesterday. Big deal. General Motors. Self-explanatory. Bullish. You know, as other stocks take a rest, Coin, CELH, CRWD, Planeteer, it's bullish sentiment for the rest of them. You know what I mean? That's why you see these other stocks reacting like this. Nougat. Look at the Nougat. Wayne Nougat. Look at Nougat. Where's JNUG? This is the one, JNUG. It is a triple ETF. Nougat. AU. Ego, AU. Lego My Ego, the first strong stock of the year. And it was like that. It didn't buy it down there. That was the strong one from the beginning. Outperformed GOD in a major capacity. All right, GameStop. What do we leave? Futures, ALB, TTD, NVIDIA. Let's keep an eye on. These are all the payment centers and cybersecurity. All the high flyers before, they're all grouped. The Dow stocks are all grouped. Zillow, Wayfair was taking a ton of calls. Still taking a ton of calls. Where's Donut? We're in Donut. That was our last thing. Donut. I knew it would get there. That's all right. You bastard. We bought more. Donut. Sweet spot on my donut trade. That's still iffy. I wanted a 14. I'll still bid the 15.28 right here, but I'll take it. It's going to take a little bit of time. Newmont breaking high. Giddy. I bought more for the fun today. Maybe it goes to the 35 strike, says a little bit. I'm in. How could I not be in? Oh God. Rude. Carvana did the pause. Did the dip and did the Carvana. Did the rip and dip. Now it's back up. Not for the weak hands. Almost like a trade it, don't own it, don't trade it. Viking Therapeutics, RNA, this sexy bio looks beautiful. RNA. Look at RNA. Why is this is too high. RNA, sexy bio. Go to the weekly. It's got it in it. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. Okay, what else? A sweet green DraftKings. I took out the sweet green short yesterday, one day. One day Dawson does not make a reversal. I took it off yesterday at 24. Actually, what did I see breaking high here? Oh, there you go. JP and the boys, Goldman. All right, I told you. You know, if you bought it yesterday, don't gripe if you're down $1 or $2. But there's the Goldman chart. Yet to make a new high, coach would point out. Noted. But let's see. I did short more up there. Can you come back down? Oh no. Etsy. This short hurting me. I'm short Etsy. Below the moving averages. I got cute with it. I don't. Every time at the double bottom it breaks, it goes higher with big volume. So I'm watching it. Kohl's, Etsy, Walgreens now bouncing. I'm thinking about putting that in the fund. CVS. I think something was just breaking high in mine, I believe. Top left. Can it be something in mine? Riven's breaking high. Tesla yesterday was up 10 at one point. Be aware. All right, I'll leave it there. Let's look what's moving. I'll point out what option flow is going after I finish. What I am going to do is going to watch Coach's video because I need to be smart. Carnival reported earnings. They tried to flush at CCL. They tried to look at this. Carnival had earnings, and you know what? That's what happened when you take strong flow. They tried to destroy Carnival. They tried to hit it. Carnival back near the high. How you doing? Keep that in note. Sisu, Aspen. Let's present losers in 15 minutes. Hopefully another one. It's probably a semi. SMR, KOD. Donut. I'm in it. All right. The donut. I want more donut here. I'll buy some donut. They're going to quality. You know why they're going? They're not selling donut. Buying donut. 800 donut. ADI breaking high. What do I have now? Donut. I have 4,000 from 1577. Stock was 1825. I'll add to it in increments. They're really taking up these solars. EMPH is still taking flow all day. There's the weekly. Here's the daily. Don't kill the messenger. That's what happens when you take both flow. They buy every dip. Look at FCX. Is self-explanatory. Fun stock. Cliff never broke. Now it broke. Alcoa. Going higher with or without you. Cenex. Remember I almost bought 8,000 Cenex at the market? It would have worked. Right here. The cup and handle. Cenex aluminum. You familiar with aluminum? If it goes copper, then it comes aluminum. AA and FCX. And FCX in the fund. Unfortunately, I had Cliff in the active account. I had too much and I got impatient. But next. Okay, Planeteer, Lyft, CLH still down, General Motors. They're going to safe stocks. They pay dividends and actually have earnings like Caterpillar, LUV, futures coming in a little bit. I got to run. Etsy, coming down for me, kid? Nope. ALB, QS, the speculative stock that we're in. Woo. All right, I'll leave it there. Any big questions, anyone? I'll post all activity. Nothing's different in TGH here because we're about routine, consistency, and that's what any other things anybody wants, let me know, please. We don't want to waste any time here. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me look at my feed here. They're sharp dudes. And CLH coming up. Etsy's breaking high. All right. Foot Locker going higher. It's rotation. Foot Locker. Etsy. I'll leave everybody there. Cheers. Any questions? I'm gonna jump in the shower quickly, not to give too much information. But I got it all out, and thanks for doing it again. Mike V, TGH.